you sat there and told me everything else about you, but you couldn't tell me that. And then the way I found out on the blog, that's like the most embarrassing moment ever in my life.
It was a read. It was in a magazine or something, or like it. I mean, like on a post, or it was
No,
video of it.
it was the person sent the video
Got it.
and basically went to the blogs about it. And and that's the flag of being on TV is like everything is public. So you basically I had like a embarrassment moment in public. You know how you can have an embarrassing moment privately, but nobody got to know about it because it's quiet.
Yeah.
Well, it happened in front of everybody.
Yeah.
So it didn't give me a choice to breathe. I had to keep running. I had to keep going. Like nobody, like that's why I said it's like that could have took you. That could take a person out mentally, physically, emotionally. Because it's like I've been around you for 7 years. My daughter's been around you for 7 years. My daughter was 3. She's 9. So you gotta understand that the reason why you be still on a mental break is because that stuff like that takes healing. That takes talking to a therapist. That takes a lot of praying because sometimes your mind can be like, just playing tricks with you on, doing something that you regret
Yeah.
or just basically, it's just in that moment, it's like, dang, I wish I wasn't on TV or I wish, that could have been private, but it wasn't.
So the person that came out with it on the blog, you just instantly believed it when you see it.
Yeah, because they showed me receipts and only I knew about those receipts. Like somebody sending you a receipt and like only you would know about that receipt. You be
Yeah.
like, dang, okay, that's my room. That's my bedroom.
Oh.
So when it's personal like that, and that person not supposed to know my how my bedroom is, that's personal. That's deep. So it's like a lot of things could have easily like took me out suicidal because it's like, dang, people gonna be thinking, you know, it's just like at that moment, I just wanted a hug because I'm like, dang, I reached my karma. That's what I get for, you know, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I'm my worst enemy, and I don't have any enemies, but it's like, it's like, damn, maybe all the stuff that I did when I was younger, it caught up to me, and now I'm just being still and evaluating how to, go about on certain situations, certain things, like that situation broke me, broke, broke me, because I was blindsided and I didn't read the ingredients carefully. And when I say carefully, getting to know him, like I feel like it's just I rushed and I didn't be still. I rushed it. And that's pretty much my accountability in my season is stop rushing stuff. Just be still. Oh, I gotta do this. No, you don't have to do that.
Right.
You ain't gotta do that. You just gotta be still and do it. Do it when it's time. The timing was not the time, but it was the time.
You think had you because you talked about being exposed online and you were on a reality show.
Yeah.
You think had it not been exposed online, y'all have been able to more talk. through it behind the scenes or whatever. Like if it was brought to, because you let them get away with a woman, which is kind of normal thing,
Yeah.
but the fact that you're so embarrassed by the world, you put this in front of the world. You think if this had came to you behind the scenes and it never got exposed, the process would have been different. Maybe you probably would have considered some other things or not.
I was asked that question before, and what's crazy, I was talking to my cousin D Mark, and I was just like, I cannot believe this. Like, I was just like, I felt like if he would have told me, you know, that, because, who wants to tell somebody that they love, hey, I just did this, I'm on the down low, or that, or you know what? When I was 17, I got raped, or whatever happened in jail.
Yeah.
But if he would have said that, then maybe a different view would have happened. But honestly, we wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
We was not gonna be together. But I would have, at least you would have told me. You didn't tell me. You didn't give me a choice. You made the choice for me. So when you make a choice for somebody,
Hmm.
what do you expect to do? You to some now listen. Some females will still be with a person like that,
Yeah.
and I'm not, to each his own. It's
Hmm.
just not for me. That's not for me because I have a whole entire daughter. You get what I'm saying? Like I could have caught a STD or HIV and my life would have been ruined.
Hmm.
But I didn't. I didn't. By the grace of God, thank you, God. But it's just he didn't allow me to make my choice. He
Yeah.
made it for me. And what's crazy is I asked him behind the scenes before that. When I found out about that situation from the guy, I went to him. I said, someone is trying to ruin our family and I need you to handle this situation. I
Hmm.
went to him and I went to his mother. I told the person that gave me the information, I said, I'm about to tell him what's going on. So I told him that, but it was too late because it was already out there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it was already out there, right? But if I told you and you still looked me in my face and lied to me, like, what is there else to talk about? And what's crazy is I never got an apology.
I was just about to ask you that.
I never got an apology.
Was
He,
everything
it,
put against you?
everything was my fault
Yeah.
from the whole entire family. The whole entire family turned on me and was like, I'm like, dang, but I didn't expose you. I'm the one was minding my business and being there still for you. And now it's my fault because my name is on the line. My character is on the line.
Hmm.
People was wondering why you're not gonna say anything about this. What you acting like you don't know that that's in. I got a whole daughter,
Yeah.
so it's like it's just put me. It had put me in a box where I was in isolation, and that went to I didn't trust nobody.
Mm.
I stopped trusting. I'm like, okay, this is too much. Cause I ain't never dealt with something like this before, and especially had to deal with it by myself. I didn't have all my family around me to give me a hug,
Yeah.
to be there for me. I'm by myself in a whole different state,
Hmm.
and like I mean, I could pick up the phone and call them, but they might be busy, that they can't even answer the phone. That's why I said you got to check on your loved ones
Yeah.
because they go through things privately, and they pretty much need somebody to check on them. Like you check on me. And you just gotta check on your loved ones.
Yeah.
You can't be so busy with life that you can't pick up the phone or text them.
For a
You
couple.
good?
Yeah.
Everything okay with you?
Yeah.
Do you need it? Sometimes I just need a hug. Or, just it's just Talk 5 minutes. I know you got a life. I know everybody got a life. But it's like you be strong for everybody else, but who's strong for you? Nobody's, but yourself. So that's why you keep going and going, but God pretty much put you in a still position, and now you're still. And the still is like a healing, because it's like now you're seeing things in a different light, in a different version, and your story is still being like written,
Mm-hmm.
and you just don't want to plan ahead. You just want to just take it day by day, you know.
Did the fire happen after or before
It
then?
happened before, and I never dealt with that. I never cried until now.
Is that the place where he used to stay in with you?
He stayed there for a little bit, yeah, because it was back and forth. But and even that, like, it's just like things has, how things just happen back to back in your life, and you just don't take a moment to cry. You just keep going. You don't stop. You just keep going. But that one moment, I think, I want to say 2 months ago, like after everything, pretty much, like, actually, yeah, everything was out there, right? 2 months from the situation. So the situation's been gone almost a year now, right? I'm driving, and I